Hello, my lovely people of OK Academy. You are welcome once again to our e-learning program. It's your facilitator, Uncle Luis. I believe you are all doing well. Okay, I'm also doing well. Okay, before we start, let's look at this. Our subject for today is mathematics. Now, for mathematics, the M stands for a certain word, A stands for a certain word, and then up to the X, they all stand for a certain word. So the M stands for master, A stands for ant, T stands for teacher, H stands for has, E stands for eating, M stands for mine, A stands for apple, T stands for twice, I stand for in, C stands for class, and S stands for 6. So you just say it, master and teacher has eaten my apple twice in class 6. Okay, so our topic for today is word problem involving addition. Word problem involving addition. When we say word problem, we have some of the words. So word problem. Involving addition. When we say word problem, we have some of the words that we use it in a sentence. We have some of the words we use it in a sentence. First of all, we know addition. Addition means somebody will say put together. So when we say put together, it means just like you are adding. You are adding the numbers that will be given to you. So we have here 1, put together. We also have sum. So put together, sum. They are all involving what we call the addition. That is, we can also say plus. So if I give you any sentence and I use these words in, it means you are just adding them together. I believe you have all understood. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So sometimes we can give you 2 numbers, but they will not give you the numbers just like that. They will write it in a sentence form. First of all, let's look at this example. Example 1. It's saying that Kofi has 80 apples. And Amma has 45 apples. So it's saying how many apples do they have all together? Kofi has 80 apples and Amma has 45 apples. How many apples do they have all together? So when we say all together, it means that when you look at the question, we have here 80 apples. That is, Kofi has 80 apples. And then Amma has 45 apples. So the question or the sentence is telling us that when you put the 80 and then 5 together, how many apples are they all going to have together? How many apples? So you will do it like this. So here is solution. First of all, Kofi has 80 apples. So here will be the 80 apples. So solution. So Kofi is having 80 apples. So Kofi owns 80. And then Amatu 45 apples. So you want to know the total number of apples that Kofi and Amma have. So you are just going to do it like this. You have your 80, you have 45. You just put them together. At the end of the day, you get the apples that they are all having together. So you write it 80 plus 45 equal to. So in this form, you cannot count 80, or you cannot even count 45, sorry. But we have a simple way that we use to solve. So first of all, because they are two digits of numbers, you write your 80 here, and then we say all together. It means that is plus. Then you bring your 45. So we are all going to solve it together. We are going to solve it together. Now listen. Any number, please note this. Any number plus 0, it is the same number. Any number plus 0, it is the same number. So when we give you 2,000 plus 0, it is 2,000. When we give you 0 plus 1, it is 1. So any number plus 0, it is the same number. It is not whereby you need to count 5 strokes before you get the answer. No. So here we have 0 plus 5. What is the answer? Wow, so 5. You write our 5 here. Now here, 8 plus 4. What is going to be the answer? So if you want to get your answer, you can do it in a simple way. Now we have two ways of doing this. Always, we have 8 and 4. When we ask you, you can't say the answer straightly. But what you do is that you put a big number in your head. So what is the big number here? 8. So the 8 is there. So how many are you going to add? 4. So you just start. When you are going to add the 4, you are not going to say the 8 again. But you rather start with 9, 10, 11, 12. So our answer here is 125. So it means that when you add the 80 and the 45 together, you are going to get 125. Should we move on? Okay. Now, let's look at another example. In a lorry park, there are 75 blue buses and 14 yellow buses. How many buses are on the lorry park? How many buses are on the lorry park? When you get this question, how are you going to do? So, first of all, the question is saying 75 blue buses and then 14 yellow buses. If you put all of them together, how many are you going to get? So we have here 75 blue buses and 14 yellow buses. So our solution is going to be this. So let's do it simple way. So first we have 75 blue buses. So you write your 75 blue buses. Plus 14 yellow buses. So you are going to put all of them together. We have here 75 and 14. So first of all, anytime when you are solving addition, we start it from our right hand side. So when you look at our right hand side here, we have 5 and 4. and here 2, we have 7 and 1. So now, you are going to add the 5 and 4 together. So we have 5 and 4. So let's do it together. So here, how many strokes are we going to count? 5. So you start counting. 1. Let's all count. 2, 3, 4, 5. And here 2, how many? 1. So here 2 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to put all of them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we write our 9 here. Now when you look at this here too, we have 7. So you count your 7 here. So let's clean this one so that we won't get confused on that. So 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here 2, 1. So let's put all of them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we write our 8. So it means that 89 buses will be on the lorry park. 89 buses will be on the lorry park. Okay, so students, let's look at the last example. Example 3. There are 38 blue balls and 26 white balls in a shop. How many balls are in the shop? So, we are going to solve this question. And how are you going to do? It is the same process that we were doing for the example 1 and the example 2. So first of all, we have 38 blue balls. And then 26 white balls. So when you add the 38 and 26 together, how many are you going to get? That is going to be our answer. So here we have 38 plus 26. We have 38 and 26. So we are going to solve this. Now look at this example here. The first one, the question wasn't like this. But when you look at this one, let's see. We have here 38, 26. When you look at this column here, we have 8 and 6. Here 2, 3, and 2. So let's add the 8 and 6 together. So we will just take our straws, and then first we count 8. So everybody count your 8 straws. Okay. Now, also count 6 too. Okay, so put all of them together and tell me the answer. So Bashiru, what did you get? 14. Oh, okay. Wow, well done, well done. So 14. So our answer here too is going to be 14. Now when you look at this, 14 is written like this. Now here, we have 2 digits of numbers here. When you get 2 digits of numbers here, you are not supposed to write all of them. But rather, we will take the second number. So the 1 is the first number, and then 4 is the second number. So when you look at this one, what will be the second number? 4. So you write your 4 here. When you finish writing the 4, now the 1 is left with over there. You are not supposed to say 1 is not part. But what you need to do is that you are going to add the 1, 2, 3, and 2. So now when you look at the digits here, they were 2. But when you add the 1 to it, they have become 3. So you write your 1 on top here. I believe you are all following me. Okay. So here, the remaining one, you just clean. So the remaining one is written here. So now we have 1, 3, 2. So first of all, take your 1 straw. Have you taken it? Put it there. Add 3 to it. Okay. Then also add 2. So what did you get? Who can tell me the answer? Mikhail. 6. Okay, well done. So you write your 6 here. Somebody will say, Uncle, why didn't you add a 3 and 2? No, we don't do it like that. Because here you go to the gate of numbers. So when you get the 2 numbers, there is no need for you to write only 1 and then throw the 1 away. No. But you add the remaining 1 to the next number. That is why the answer was like that. Okay. So this is what we call word problem involving addition. Let's look at the next word problem involving subtraction. Word problem involving subtraction. So guys, let's look at another format. Word problem involving subtraction. Word problem involving subtraction. In this, there are some key words we need to take notes. Now, the key words that I'm talking about, they are 1. Difference. 2. Take away. 3. Minus. I believe everybody knows minus. Okay, so these are the key words that I'm talking about. Difference, take away, and then minus. So let's look at the following examples. Example 1. What is the difference between 89 and 52? So it is saying that when we have 80, let's assume that we have 89 apples here, or your friend gave you 89 apples. And then your brother came to you, and then he said, give him 52 apples. So we want to know the apples that will be left. So you do it by this. So solution. So first of all, you would take the big number here. So when you look at the biggest number here, we have 89. And then the small number, 52. So you write the biggest number here first. So what is the biggest number here? 89. Okay, so you write your 89 here. We say difference, that is minus or subtraction or subtract. So now the next number here is 52. So you write your 5, 2. What is the next again? So now here we have 9, 2. So it means that you are going to take 2 from 9. So let's all take our straws and count 9. Okay, so let's go. Are you done? What did you get? 7. Okay, then you write your 7 here. The next one, 2. Take 5 from 8. What did you get? Who can tell me the answer? 3. Okay, then you write your 3. So it means that when you take 52 from 89, the answer that you are going to get is 37. Should we move on? Okay, let's look at the last example so that we bring the lesson to an end. The next example. A bag contains 75 oranges. 23 of them are rotten. How many oranges are left in the bag? So the question is saying that we have a big bag here, and then there are 75 oranges in. Now that out of 75, 23 of them have rotten. A patcher say, your bag is here. ɛna nka maako 75 ɛwom. 75 na ɛwom emu 23 asɛe apro enti sɛn ɛna aka akyire ano na ɛbaabe. So a bag contains 75 oranges. 23 of them are rotten. How many oranges are left in the bag? So first you take our solution here. So here we have 75. So your 75 will be here. That is the biggest number. And then we have our 23. Our 23 will be here. You bring your subtraction symbol. So now you count your 5, you take away 3. So everybody take your straws, count 5 and take away 3. What did you get? 2. Okay, so you write your 2. The next, count 7 and take away 2. What did you get? 5. Then you write your 5. So it means that 52 of them are left in the bag. I believe you have all enjoyed the lesson. Stay home and stay safe. Keep practicing at home till the time that we meet again. May God be with you. Bye-bye.